Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, and welcome back to Valley East, USA. So, as you recall from the previous episode, we mentioned that we were going to channel our inner OLF this episode. So what I ahead and did between this episode and the last one, I went ahead and planted this field in grass. However, you notice there's a little bit of a problem here. I guess what happened was the person who created the map didn't anticipate people making this a grass field or a giant grass field. So what's happened is I guess the textures underneath aren't set properly, so that's what it looks like underneath. So we're actually losing a bit of the field, but we'll see how it goes for the first time around. We can always change it back, it's not a big deal. Just set the plow to allow to create fields and go from there basically. So I'm just flying around right here, just so I could show you what it looks like. Just so you get an idea of what it looks like from above basically, so. It's there's a few missing spots. Let's just say that. So, yep, if you look right down there, you can see it all missing there. So what originally happened was I actually started recording this episode, but I was like, what happened was I did a few other things. I'm like, I don't like the way this is turning out, so I'm re-recording it now, I guess. Anyways, what we're going to do is let's hop into the Massey Ferguson, which is over here. Perfect. So, I discovered this between last episode and this episode was that there's a huge field right here as well, right beside the cow pasture that you can easily mow and bale as well. So we're going to go ahead and get that rolling as well. I guess I should turn that down a little bit. There we go. Apparently Euro Truck and Farm Sim don't have the same sound levels. Oh well. Alright, so what we'll do is I already mowed the field and it has been raked as well. Also, I picked up a new rake, and let me just show that to you. It's right around the corner here. We picked up the Pottinger 12.5 meter rake, and it's just chilling out right there, as you can see. Let's go in cab here for a second. There we go. And it always helps when you do that. There we go. So we have that now, and we're going to try and see what we can do in terms of making money with a little bit of hay this time around. So like I said in the end of the last episode, I think I have an idea for channeling the inner OLF, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do, because as many of you I'm sure are aware, One Lonely Farmer, OLF, most people don't know, nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. He actually has a farm, go figure, and he actually makes, from what I know at least, he doesn't really share everything. Wow, that's not true. I guess he shares quite a bit. Anyways, but most of his money is made from selling hay to mushroom. I think it's a mushroom farm. Am I really not that close to it? Apparently I'm not lined up correctly. Yeah, so he makes most of his money selling hay to the mushroom farm, and after discovering how much money we make from there we go. After discovering how much money we actually made from selling those few bales, we are going to go ahead and channel our inner OLF by selling hay to this high school. In this case, we don't have a mushroom farm or anything like that. We're going to sell it to the high school and go from there. Just trying to find my weight real quickly, see if I left it anywhere. Oh well. Not a big deal. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get to the field and start baling. Because we can actually make a fair amount of money from this, it seems like. Still haven't done anything with this field. As you recall, I was what was I doing with this field? I was using the forage harvester on it, and we actually filled up the bunker, and that's why currently that's just like that, because we don't have any more room left in the bunker in the cow facility. I think my weight's over here. I'll meet you in the field. Alright, just coming up to the field right here. It's actually a lot closer than I thought. I didn't realize it was this close. This is like part of our pasture, I think. That's the idea, at least behind it. So it's just chilling out here, just sitting with nothing to do because we don't have any animals at all. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is pasture and mow. No, we want pasture rake. I think I set that up. Yes, there it is. So what we'll do is we'll get the baler here on Courseplay, and we'll set it up. Yep, that's right. First waypoint. There we go. We'll get it set up on Courseplay, and we'll go from there. Let's put these on so I can see where it starts. That's where I thought it was. Perfect. Turn this guy around and have him get started. Now it should be fine. There we go. Let's see if he unfolds it. Should do. Yep. Usually it comes down to the mod itself and how the person made the mod and if they did a good job or not. That usually determines whether you're going to get an error or not. Nope. Seems to be okay. Which is good. Alright, so here is the chaff that we made. That's just chilling out here. As you can see, we have 99%. And we picked up a silage compactor here. And let me show you something interesting here. So if we go and back this guy up here. This is obviously for compacting, but if you look carefully, too much uncompacted material. And then if I can get... is it going to let me get to the... There's another part where it's too much, and then there's another section where it says way too much uncompacted material. It's kind of funny. Where is it? There it is. Way too much uncompacted material. So, what actually might happen, I'm going to try and... I'm going to compact this, I think. Just the top, but I'm just going to do a little bit of an experiment, because what happens is if you don't compact the material correctly, what happens is it actually turns into compost, I guess, or technically it turns out to be like manure. So we're going to see how that works out. I haven't done it in a while, so we're going to do a little test to see if it actually does what it's supposed to do or not. This guy's working well, excellent. So it looks like he's doing the headlands first, which is good. We can go from there. Good. Alright, let's hop in the John Deere. Are we attached to that still? Nope, it's not the right thing I want. And we'll detach that, and then we'll grab the auto stacker over here. Now the cool thing about auto stackers, or the in-game one at least, is that you can set it up so it unloads automatically. Now, quick little note, one of the reasons why I went with this one as well, as opposed to the other trailer we have over there, is because when you go to unload, it's actually much easier to unload this trailer in a precise location. The other one over there, you can do it, but it doesn't unload as nicely in the nice area. Because you can set it up so it just pops it off on the side, or on the back, or the front sort of thing. So you run into a situation where some bales get sold, some bales don't get sold, which can create problems. There we go. What am I stuck on? Am I really stuck on the wall? Apparently I did a poor job of parking this last time. And I managed to get it stuck on the wall somehow. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Interesting little note, I just reset this vehicle, or this trailer right here, and apparently, I don't know if that's always the case, but it reset with the bale still on it, which is strange because I don't remember ever that happening before. Or maybe it's only with the in-game items, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've reset a trailer with bales on it, but I don't know if that's always the case. I don't remember. Maybe with the other trailers it's different, I don't know. Alright, so we have this guy over here. He's we don't need this on the rake anymore. So he's doing the headlands first, and then he's doing the up and down. Okay, that's fine. Because you can set this up a couple different ways. If you want to do it with Courseplay, you can set it up so it returns to the first point, which is probably your best bet, because what happens is if you don't do that, you'll run into problems, most definitely. So, alright. So he's going up and down now. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just collect the bales manually for now. But what you can do is, here, I'll show you. I actually need the same course now. So I have my rake course. So this is just, as you can see, there it is right there. I'm just going to take that off. And what you can do is you put it into fieldwork mode, and then you select a tool offset, because in this case we need to have an offset, and you set it off to the left. Usually it's about 2.5 meters is your ideal. And what you can do is nope, I believe there's a setting. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That's strange. So what you can do is you can set it so it unloads in the field manually. So what that'll do is it'll just drop the bales all in one spot. And I'll show you what that looks like, actually. And what it does is it just drops all the bales in one spot. So what it's doing right now is if I bring up the course right here, what's happening is the actual pickup is right where the bales are, basically. And you do that by setting an offset, basically. And I have a tutorial on my channel about how to do this in full, if you're curious. So, let that guy go. We're curious to see how many bales we're going to end up with. If we go to statistics right now, we'll be able to see 13 bales so far. So, we'll have 13 bales altogether. And we'll see. We'll see how many we make in the end, actually. And one of the nice things about this, of course, is the fact that apparently you make a ton of money. So, as I mentioned, in one of the previous episodes, if you want to bring up the, if you go to your, if you see how much money we made last time, we made quite a significant chunk. Statistics, animals, finances. Here we are. So last time we made $37,000 from selling the bales, just to give you an idea. So this is one of the problems you run into. When you do the headland first, is the baler, or say the Courseplay guy will just run into the bale, which is unfortunate. So, but they're doing a better job than I would do, probably. But we will have to pick up that one random bale, because that's going to be in the way, most definitely. But I do like this baler. I think I have one more baler, as I mentioned, that will make bigger bales. I don't know if, I think they sell for the same amount though. I'm not sure about that though. I would honestly have to take a double, I wonder if that's the case or not. At some point, maybe, depending on how big this farm gets, we'll have two balers going on at one point. I don't know. Who knows? But we have a few grass fields now. Hay fields, and maybe we'll make some money. Well, we should make some money. Based on the little small field we had, and how much we actually made from that, we should make quite a large sum of money, I would suspect, at least. Good. Alright, so we have this guy right here, and what we could do is let's just check to see how much we can sell that for. So we could actually sell that. Let's see here. I don't think we'd actually make 97,000. No, not quite enough. Because what I'm thinking is the mowers here. If we upgrade, that's 300,000 for that. Yeah, we're not gonna have, because then what we could do is we get rid of the rake, and we can get rid of the mowers and just have the one thing. But it seems as if that's not going to happen at the moment, which is makes me a bit sad. So, all right, let's hop into the truck real quick. We're just gonna go check on the orchard. It's funny, this truck is so quiet. There we go. I don't know why it's this quiet though. Alright, so let's grab actually the trailer for the orchard, which is around here. And I left it just over here for whatever reason. I think the reason why I did it originally was because it was just, I just drove through there and it seemed like the right thing to do at the time. There we go. And let's do a little do-si-do around here. Because field 14 is that way. Perfect. So what we'll do is we'll go over to the orchard and just double check to see what our trees are at. I think they need to be harvested, but I'm not 100% on that, so I'll have to double check actually. Are they in need? Yes, they are. Like so. Interestingly enough, I don't know. I don't remember if I showed that or not. But in this tractor right here, because I have this little attachment, I don't know if you can see it or not, but because I have, I'll show it in here. It'll be easier to see. Because I have this thing on the back of this Massey Ferguson, what happens is Courseplay can't properly back up with it because it's not recognized as an attach point. Don't know why that's the case. I have no idea why that does that, but that is one of the problems apparently. It won't. It doesn't recognize it as a proper attach point, so it doesn't back up properly. But with the truck, because this can attach to the trailer without a problem, it doesn't. It works perfectly fine. It's really odd. Is that really not close enough? Apparently not. There we go. Jeez. Alright, let's go check on the John Deere for a second. There we go. So he's got 11 bales. So we'll tag along with this guy for a second, just so you can see what it looks like when he unloads in the field. It's kind of funny to see, actually. I'm going to stop him, actually, and grab that random bale real quick, just so it's out of the way as well. Otherwise it won't get picked up, I'm sure. And we'll sit there for eternity. There we go. Alright, so is this the right one? Yes, here we go. I'm going to go to nearest. There we go. I think this was the one pass where it wasn't very much grass there, I think so. Alright, so we're actually not going to get that many bales from this. I think we'll get 2 loads, maybe it looks like. 2 or 3 loads. Yep, coming up on 2 loads, so not a crazy amount. But it's going to be more than enough, I'm certain of that. Because each one of these loads is about $15,000, so roughly. So what's going to happen with this, because this tractor is set so it unloads in the field automatically. Basically what's going to happen is once it reaches 16 bales, it's just going to drop the load right where it's going to drop the hay bales, basically right where they right where the last bale was picked up, basically. And this can be helpful if you are trying to get all the field collected, all the bales collected and whatnot really quickly. So it's one way you can do it at least. So perfect. Look at that. Nice. Anyways, here we go. I'll hop out of the tractor just so we'll see it from a distance and see how it all works out. So this is the automatic unloading function. So it collects all the bales first, and then it just unloads them right where it collected the last bale. Helpful sometimes, yes. Other times, not so much. So there you go. Crazy. Unload, donk, and that's going to continue. Nice. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. What I'll do is I'll finish collecting all these bales up and sell them and see how much money we end up with, and we'll go from there. So until next time, folks, my name's Iain Robson. This has been another episode of Valley East USA. And if you enjoyed yourself, why don't you go ahead and hit that share button. I really appreciate that. Catch you guys later.